What's up, y'all? Welcome to another Whiteboard Wednesday video, today being the Palindrome edition. For those of you who don't know, a palindrome is a word or collection of words that are the same thing forward and backwards. For example, race car is a palindrome. It is the same thing forwards and backwards. The collection string ABC, CBA, with a space in between is a palindrome. It's the same forwards and backwards. Obi-Wan Kenobi saying hello there is not a palindrome, so it should be false for our palindrome function output. And the word rotator is another single word palindrome that results in true. It's the same thing forward and backwards. This solution is actually rather easy if you've seen a previous Whiteboard Wednesday video and you know how to take any string input and reverse it. So those reverse a string solution videos actually are going to be a building block to help you solve a bit more of a complex problem. So we need to take some input string and compare it to its reverse version in order to output a true or false based on if that word is a palindrome or not. So we're actually going to implement one of the loop versions of the reverse a string solutions that you've seen instead of doing the array split join or array split reverse and join method. We're going to use a loop instead to solve this guy. So we're going to say let reverse is going to be our string we're going to produce as a reverse string. We're going to use the for of syntax. So we're going to say for let character of string input. So this will make a for loop that will loop through each individual character in the string input. It will take that and it's going to concatenate the reversed blank string to where each character will essentially be prepending itself to the beginning of the reversed string. And this loop should produce a reversed version of the very same string that was our input. And then as our return statement for this palindrome function here, we are going to compare our reversed string to our input string. Oh, that doesn't look right. To our reverse string right there. So this comparison right here, if you didn't know, you can shorthand into your return, so you don't have to write another if-else statement saying if this condition is true, return true, otherwise return false. So if you didn't know this, you can shorthand it right down into here of having a one-line comparison that either returns true or false. And as usual with these Whiteboard Wednesday videos, I stress that if you're trying to write this on a literal whiteboard in a room with people watching you and seeing how you answer this question, if we can remove an extra set of parentheses, some keywords, and curly braces and make it easier to write on a whiteboard with an expo marker, then by all means, let's learn some shorthand that makes sure we don't make mistakes. It reduces some elements that we could forget while trying to code this. So yeah, let's check it out to see if our logic works here. It's fairly simple. Like I said, if you had seen the reverse a string video, you've got it. So bust on in here. Let's check out race car, which we know should be a output of true. Right on. If we go to our ABC space CBA input, it should also pop out as true. Right on. If we go to Obi-Wan saying hello there, we should get a false because clearly that is not the same thing forwards and backwards. And a fun little word rotator should be true. There you go. If we made it rotators, we get false down here. So, on our various inputs, we can tell this logic is working as we expected. If you wanted to make this even sleeker, like I said, if you remember some of our other videos, we can take this logic here. I'm going to cut it and move it down to the bottom of the file. And inside of here, let's just write a one-word return where we compare the input string to the reverse version of it. And we can do that split reverse join trick on the string. So we can take the string, split it into an array of individual characters, run the array reverse method to turn that sucker around, join it back together into a string, concatenating all the characters together, and this guy should actually result in the exact same solution for finding a palindrome. So like I said, all those solutions I was showing you how to reverse a string, we can take advantage of them in higher level problems as well. So saving the file, I still get false because don't forget our input is rotators, but if I change it to rotator, we should get true back in our output there. So hopefully this is a fun little demo for you guys to see how we learned a basic building block like reversing a string and how we can convert it to a different type of problem, aka finding a palindrome if a string is the same forwards and backwards. If you all like this and have any questions, feel free to leave in the comments below or hit us up in our Discord channel and we'll be happy to help. Otherwise, we'll see you in another Whiteboard Wednesday video.